the changes in medicine.
Fall.
Bette Midler, CSI, and The Fugitive.
It's all here.
CBS. Some people can't survive without it.
I didn't kill my wife!
The jury has found you guilty.
The man who killed my wife, his right arm was prosthetic. I had him.
We got ourselves a man.
I will not stop, ever.
Neither will I.
The Fugitive. The chase begins this fall on CBS.
50 girls thrown together with one goal in mind, to be the ultimate survivor. It's Miss Teen USA, and this year we're turning up the heat with live performances by 98 Degrees and Westlife. Join MTV's Brian McFadden and find out who stays and who goes on the Miss Teen USA pageant, live CBS Saturday.
LA, the day has come. Now, every day is Judgment Day. Judge Judy on CBS 2, the station of the people, Monday at 4 p.m.
Hang on, Jake, while I add up these prescription costs. I can tell you, it's not looking pretty.
At Blue Shield, we know prescription costs can add up.
$75 a week for these, $40 for these. Throw in the sciatica pills. Oh, this could cost me a pretty penny.
So we don't think you should have to worry about getting your prescriptions filled or exceeding your pharmacy benefit limit.
You know what that means, Jake? Cutting down.
That's why we have no dollar limit on medically necessary brand name and generic drugs, and no plan premiums to pay.
Jake, liver and loin pate? How important is that to you? Just kidding.
If you're entitled to Medicare, call Blue Shield at 1-800-941-0001 now and get a free copy of the pill book, Blue Shield 65 Plus, because nobody knows you like you.
Jonathan Elias and Gretchen Carr at 6 and 11 beginning Monday.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life, CBS this fall.
Jennifer? I was just leaving. Can we talk? You haven't called me or anything since I told you.
But Brian was too timing us. Well, I broke it off. Is that what you want to know?
No, what I want to know is, have I lost my best friend? Jen?
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, great. How you doing?
Come here, have a seat.
Oh, fine, sure. I'm glad we have a minute to catch up here. Tom says hi.
We'll
told
say
we're
hi to
having
Tom.
lunch with you.
I know you only have an hour, right?
Yeah, I got to get back to the station. You know, Craig, you got to come to the house. The boys are growing
Oh, I
like
will,
weeds.
and I'll make this quick today, too. See, because I need your help.
Why? What's going on?
What do you know about Brian's relationship with Lucinda?
You actually came up for air there. I guess that means you want an answer to that question.
Do you have one?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I want to know what kind of poison Lucinda's been feeding my son.
Poison? Well, everyone in town knows that Lucinda's a control freak, especially when it comes to family, but she's giving Brian a lot of space.
Not enough to include his old man.
Why do you say that? That's not the impression I got from Brian. He said that Lucinda was insisting that he'd stay in touch with you and Sierra.
Well, Sierra, maybe, but not me.
Okay, fill me in.
I think Lucinda's trying to turn my son against me. She's not going to get away with it.
Ta-da!
I didn't know.
Well, here, let me see the ring.
When did all this happen? I want details.
Well, you know...
It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous.
Have you set a date?
Is it a big wedding, small wedding? What's it gonna be?
We're still deciding.
Well, I think the bigger the better.
I do, too.
I didn't know you'd be here.
That's true. You know, we just came over on the spur of the moment. We wanted Hal and Barbara to be the first people to know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, I think Parker is probably going to sleep for a little while, so I'm going to come back a little bit later.
Excuse me.
It never occurred to me, Hal. I mean, I never would have.
Going after her, Hal?
Somebody should.
Yeah. Somebody should.
I have to get out of here.
Where you gonna go?
I don't know. But I'll call you, and we'll make arrangements about Parker, okay?
Well, wait. Here, I know that you got no place to stay.
No,
so
I don't need
Come
that.
on,
I don't
Carly.
need it.
Leaving Hong Kong the way you did, what are you gonna do about money now?
Remember the $1 million I got before I left? I'll be fine. Plenty of money, footloose and fancy free. That's what Lisa said, or did you miss that part?
Don't you do anything stupid, okay?
I knew that coming back here was going to be tough. How could it not be? I made it seem like leaving Parker and Jack in that church was the easiest thing in the world for me.
You should have found some way to tell somebody what Winston Lowe was doing. He practically had a gun to your head.
I made the right choice, Hal. Parker and Jack, the two people I love most in the world, they're okay. They're thriving. And that's all that matters.
Carly Tenney, a woman of unsuspected depth.
Surprise, surprise.
Lowe's dead now. You know you can go anywhere you want.
There's that hint.
Today, just a coming attraction of what life is going to be like if you stay here.
I'm not leaving Parker again. I was scared to death in that hospital, Hal. But I was a mother again. It was like coming back to life. And I'm not giving that up again, no matter what it takes.
How is she? How do you think she still loves you?
You call this cleaning up? We used this other sweeper, used it just today. We figured every sweeper was the same. No way! You should have used the Swiffer, boys. It's the better kind of sweeper, the real McCoy. The cloths are strong and thicker, too. The lip and lock pockets are deep. Woo! Much more attractive. To get more dust and dirt right out of E-Company. I call this clean. Now, along with Swiffer, there's larger Swiffer Max. It's a bigger way to get it done.
They're not your clothes. They're where you live. And sometimes life leaves odors there. The good news is you can clean those odors away with new Febreze Clean Wash. Use it with your usual detergent, and in one wash, odors are gone. After all, they're more than just clothes. Make them more than just clean with new Febreze Clean Wash. The cleaner clean for where you live.
I'm on my bike every day, no exceptions. With Quilted Always Ultra with Wings, it doesn't matter what day it is. I'm protected. The deal is, Always is quilted. That means it absorbs lots fast into the gel core. Always is cleaner and drier than the leading maxi without wings. And I get way better protection, too. At this rate, I'll never need a car. Quilted Always Ultra. Cleaner, drier, always better protection.
When we asked some denture wearers why they don't use an adhesive, they didn't have a whole lot to say.
I don't need it. My dentures fit fine, thanks.
I've not had a problem in 15 years.
But then they tried Fix-It-Dent, and they couldn't say enough.
Makes them feel a lot more natural. I just plain forget I have them.
They actually fit better.
That's because Fix-It-Dent gives even the best-fitting dentures a better fit.
It just proves you never know until you try.
Fix-It-Dent, and forget it.
I am a serving wench at a themed restaurant. One of the most important things is being able to feel like you smell nice, so I tried this Dove deodorant.
Dove Antiperspirant combines powerful protection with 1/4 moisturizer.
It's very smooth on my skin. I wear Dove. It's that simple.
My joints felt old. Then I tried Osteobiflex, a natural supplement that repairs cartilage and lubricates joints over time. It helped change my life.
Osteobiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew.
Inside an ER for kids. 48 hours tonight.
Last Late Show, the Survivor castaways revealed what they learned.
The human body is a beautiful thing.
Meet the Survivor big winner and Shaquille O'Neal next Late Show.
Are you okay? I'm fine. I didn't mean to upset you. You didn't. It was, everything else. Okay. So, what'd you buy?
Just CDs and earrings, the usual. I wish that you could have been there with me.
Well, summer school continues.
Can I ask why you're studying here?
Parker came home today.
That's great. Is he all better?
I haven't seen him yet. I didn't want to ruin the happy homecoming by being there.
Jen, what happened to Parker is Bryant's fault. You know that, not yours.
Well, that's what my dad keeps saying, but, I talked to Bryant about everything that you told me. He admitted it.
Finally. I'm sorry, though, because I know how much it hurts.
Yeah, well, here's the pathetic part. Even though I know all the rotten things that Bryant did, I still miss him.
I know exactly what you mean. You know, when you're feeling down, Bryant is the best person to have around. He'll always make you laugh.
Unless he's the one making you miserable.
In that case, you miss him even more, right?
You know, every single time the phone rings, I still wish it'll be him. Oh, I am a loser.
I programmed my phone so it had a special ring so that I'd know that he called.
You know, the sad part is, I kind of knew something was shady the entire time.
So did I, but I ignored it. I guess because I wanted to be with someone.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be in love with someone.
So we are both dumb, desperate, and deprived, I guess. You know, how can we not still be best friends? We have so much in common.
Yeah, we do. Besides, who would have us now?
I'd had enough of Carly's justifications to last a lifetime. Hell, I'd finally gotten over her. I consider myself lucky.
So you went home and you proposed to Julia and guaranteed that Carly would never have another shot at cracking that wall, right?
Julia packed her bags. And when I saw those suitcases...
You were afraid of losing her?
No, I was afraid that I'd never be happy again. Carly loves me. And I have loved Carly. Beyond sanity. She's done nothing but lie to me, Hal.
Julia lied to you, too.
Not once, and that was different. She made it up to me. Because she knew that she might lose whatever we had built together if she told the truth and brought Carly home. But she did it anyway, Hal. Because of Parker. Because of you and Barbara. Because Julia can't live with the lie. Carly obviously doesn't have that problem.
So one more lie from Carly, and an act of kindness from Julia. Is that enough to base a marriage on, Jack?
Did you think? Do you honestly think that that's all that there is? Have you taken a good look at Julia Lindsay? She's beautiful, and she's smart, and she's kind, and she's funny, and she loves me with no reservations.
Can't argue with a word of that.
But you don't think that's enough?
I hope it is, Jack.
Nothing is going to ruin this day for you. Nothing whatsoever. You just got engaged. We're going to celebrate. And I tell you that, Carly, we're not going to let a victim be made of her. She could have married Jack if she had wanted. She hadn't screwed up. Oh, I'm sorry. That didn't come out the way I meant it to come out.
It's true. You know, I have this fantasy, though, that if they had gotten married, Jack and Carly would have been divorced 6 months later.
Julia, that's no fantasy. She was married to Winston Lowe already.
Right.
I just can't believe that she assumed she was divorced. I mean, if Jack hadn't found out about that, she'd probably have kept it from him to this day. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. You have a ring on your finger and a man who absolutely adores you.
You know, I love him so much, Barbara. But sometimes I wonder if I got him by default.
Hey, Julia. You ready to go?
Well, that was pretty awful.
It all could have been avoided if you hadn't brought that woman into this house.
If you want my help, you're gonna have to pay.
What's your price?
Complete honesty.
About what?
About what happened between you and Sierra.
That's a topic.
Probably a big one, but you could hone it down a little bit by telling me how you went from this extraordinary life of commuting between Montega and Florida with 2 beautiful children to what you're calling a life now.
Well, Sierra and I grew apart.
What, was it other women? Was
No.
it... Craig, you're my brother. I love you, but if you don't give me a reason to like you right now, this lunch is over.
Well, I don't want you mad at me. I'm running out of relatives.
And I carry a gun. Come on. What is going on with you, Craig?
A few years ago, Sierra and I were going on vacation in Switzerland. So we went shopping for an overcoat for me. I was very happy with this wool one, but she said she wanted something that made more of a statement. Then she went over to look at suits for me. So the salesman winks at me and he says, if the lady is buying, why don't you buy the cashmere? Right? So suddenly it hits me. Right? I am Sierra's poodle. Paid for and paper trained.
No, come on. She never felt like that. Did she ever disrespect you, Craig?
Sierra is a political, wealthy, and driven woman. Montega is her country and her cause. It wasn't mine. So what was I doing? I needed something of my own.
You have 2 children.
Exactly. I needed something for them. Something more. So I decided to reinvent myself. I put together a little money and I dedicated myself to watching it grow, and it did. And I began to feel like my old self again. And Sierra and I, it just... But then I think we were both surprised at how happy we finally were.
We didn't plan on that.
So tell me, through all of this, why you didn't pick up the phone call?
Oh, you have your own life to worry about him.
How are the kids handling it?
Well, Lucy didn't even really notice, I don't think, when we finally separated because I was away on business so much. But Brian, he saw me as the one who was making his mother unhappy. And I thought time and distance would allow me to come back and explain myself and win him back to my side. But that has proved difficult, if not impossible.
So instead, you decided to come into town and strip him of his only support system, Lucinda, so he's got only you to rely on.
If Lucinda is his only support system, he's in worse trouble than he knows.
You are mad at Sierra and you're plotting against Lucinda?
Lucinda is commandeering my only son and trying to turn him against me.
It is not Lucinda's fault that you lost contact with your son. Now, instead of pointing the finger at everybody else, why don't you take a look inside and see what the problem is? It's you.
Mark John Jeffries here for People PC. Many people wonder how good a computer People PC can possibly offer for just $24.95 a month, along with unlimited internet access, in-home service, and great deals. Is a People PC computer a no-name piece of free world junk? No, my friends, it is not.
In fact, when you call People PC, you get a 4-star rated brand name computer for as little as $24.95 a month over 36 months. Gateway also offers a powerful machine, but they charge hundreds more overall. People PC gives you 3 years of in-home service. Gateway includes only 1. Internet access, People PC, 3 years unlimited. Gateway, just 1. No wonder over 85% of our members have recommended People PC to a friend.
I hope this clears up any ambiguity.
For a smarter, simpler way, call People PC anytime, day or night, at 1-800-PEOPLE-PC.
Here you go, honey.
Like this?
Okay, let's get ready.
Yeah. Move this over here.
That should do it.
New and improved Angel Soft is now softer and 35% thicker. When it needs to be Angel Soft.
I've taken control of my life, and I keep up on things that affect my health, like estrogen loss at menopause. It can lead to osteoporosis.
Estrogen loss can also cause hot flashes, night sweats, and vaginal dryness. Studies show that menopause contributes to heart disease. Studies are investigating the connection between menopause and colon cancer, memory loss, sight loss, and tooth loss. Ask your doctor what you can do to protect your health during and after menopause.
Believe me, the time to protect your future is now.
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Weekly use of Biore pore strips removes bacteria and other nasty stuff before they cause complexion problems.
Revlon has the hottest colors for fall. New Go Chili Reds to set your look on fire. No one does color like Revlon.
I didn't create this myself, you know.
You kids didn't create it at all, you know. Look, you want Bryant to simply understand why you and Sierra can't spend your lives together? No kid understands that. All he understands is that his home doesn't feel like his home anymore.
He's 20 years old. Huh? You and I took a lot of hits growing up. We turned out all right.
Craig, it doesn't matter how old you are. He feels rejected. Is that okay with you?
No.
And it's not Brian's fault that his life is thrown into a tailspin by being relocated up here. It's his life, not yours.
Well, we didn't want him in the middle of...
Oh, well, that's good, but still, he's taking it personally. Come on. The wounds are still raw. Can't you just give him a chance to heal?
With Lucinda?
She's his grandma. He likes her. He probably even loves her. You're not going to change that.
I can try.
Craig, you said you wanted to make this a new beginning. Well, listen up. You can try and mend things with your son. Or you can go after Lucinda and lose Bryant for good.
You have every right to be mad at me for not telling you I was bringing Carly over here.
Thank you for the permission. Is there an apology lurking in there somewhere?
I just wish you'd try to cut Carly some slack.
Why?
Because you and Carly are the most important women in Parker's life. If there's bitterness between the two of you, he's bound to pick up on it, Barbara.
Are you implying that I instigated what happened here today?
All Carly wanted was to see Parker settled in his room. That's it.
And what did you want, Hal?
A little peace and quiet on his first day home. Is that so much to ask?
I see. So you are saying that I was the problem.
I guess I am, yes.
You've got a lot of nerve. You didn't say a word in the car. Are you okay?
Sure. Why?
I saw the look on your face when you realized that Carly heard our announcement.
Well, that moment didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to.
I saw something else, too. Looked like regret.
She was hurt. She couldn't hide it. No matter what happened between Carly and me, never meant to cause her pain.
That's funny. She never seemed to mind hurting you. And she lied to you. She left you at the altar.
And believe me, I haven't forgotten that, Julia.
Then why do you still feel sorry for her?
Let's see. Her son's living with Barbara and Hal. Business is gone, and everybody she counted on as friends in this town hates her now. How can you not feel sorry for her?
The day you proposed to me, you had just seen Carly again for the first time.
Yeah.
And you had just found out that she had been married to Winston Lowe the whole time.
So you're saying this last lie of Carly's what pushed me into proposing to you?
Given the fact that you didn't mention it, I think it's a fair question.
Julia, I proposed to you because I want to marry you. Period.
You don't regret that choice after today?
What do you think?
That is not an answer.
Oh, this is crazy. I couldn't be happier about you and me. Who was the one who picked up the phone when we first decided that we were going to tell people, huh? Me. Do I regret unintentionally hurting Carly? Yes. Do I regret asking you to be my wife? No. In no way, shape, or form. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't mean to yell.
I didn't mean to push. You know, I'm glad it's over, actually. Seeing Carly again as a couple, I've been dreading that.
Who wouldn't?
Can I make a confession? And she stood there in front of me and she said, "Congratulations." That is something I've been dreaming about for a really long time. It felt good.
Good.
Jack, I didn't mean that I was glad that she was hurting.
With the station.
We have a single room with one double bed available. It's $175 a night.
Fabulous. I don't seem to have that much cash.
We accept all major credit cards.
I don't have one of those either. Not anymore. Oh. Do you accept these bank debit cards? I have more than enough to cover a room.
Certainly. Ma'am, I'm sorry. It's been denied.
Winston, you swine, you clean me out. This doesn't seem to be my day.
You must have stayed here before. You look so familiar.
I won't be staying here this time. Not until I get this confusion settled with the bank. I've been traveling, you see, and I've had to open up all new accounts. My cousin should be home soon. I'll just wait for her here, if you don't mind, in one of those nice, comfy chairs.
That's it. Last summer, you tried to spend the night in one of those chairs.
It was just the one night.
I can't allow you to take up residence in the lobby. It's bad for business.
Look, I'm exhausted. I've been sleeping by my son's bedside in the hospital.
You were with the baby. I never forget a face.
Please, please, can you just give me a couple of minutes to rest and get myself together for old time's sake? I didn't get you into trouble before.
5 minutes. But then you're out of here.
Oh, Carly, what are you going to do? It's okay. Just relax. You'll think of something.
All right, I will bide my time, but if my ex-mother-in-law tries to pull a fast one, I will not take it.
All right. A new beginning, a new Craig Montgomery. Huh?
If you say so.
Oh, if it isn't the devil herself.
You know her?
Everybody in town knows Carly Tenney, and everybody wishes they didn't.
There's a new prescription treatment called Remicade that could change your life by giving you lasting relief from the pain and stiffness of rheumatoid arthritis. Your doctor may add Remicade if you are on methotrexate already and not responding well. You take 1 dose of Remicade every 8 weeks after the first 3 doses. Of course, Remicade is not for everyone. Serious infections requiring hospitalization have been reported. If you are prone to or have a history of infections, currently have one, or develop one while taking Remicade, tell your doctor right away. There's a risk of serious infusion reactions with hives, difficulty breathing, and low blood pressure. Ask your rheumatologist about Remicade, or call today.
Hair color this great after 33 days? It's Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatments right in the box for soft, shiny, superior color. Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Got a sticky situation? Think Wet Ones. Stuck without soap and water? Think Wet Ones antibacterial. Just because you're soapless doesn't mean you're hopeless. To clean up anytime, anywhere, think Wet Ones.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob, last name is We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
If you like saving money, call Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Last name is We Oughta Baby Eats a Boy, 8 pounds, 3 ounces, but it's doing fine.
What's my secret fantasy? The object of my desire. It's deep, dark, and very chocolate. It's a luscious brownie. So rich. I could make a meal of it.
Slim Fast Meal on the Go bars unwraps rich chocolate brownie. Indulge in its intense sensation. So good for you. A satisfying way to help you lose weight and feel great. Slim Fast Meal on the Go bars.
Take your fantasies anywhere.
Hey, Jervis, what did you miss on Survivor Island?
Deodorant, hot showers, and Judging Amy.
Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
Some people can't survive without it.
For a woman to make it on TV, she's got to be smart.
I shouldn't have to tell an anchor woman that it's pronounced Giuliani, not Guilini.
Decisive.
Another stoic.
And diplomatic.
We do not want to change you. Just fill in your hair a little bit.
Welcome to New York.
And next week we'll work on that corn-fed belly.
Christine Baranski and Jim Gaffigan in the new comedy coming to CBS.
L.A. The day has come. Now, every day is Judgment Day. Judge Judy on CBS 2, the station of the people. Monday at 4 p.m.
There's a company that can approve you for a new Visa card right over the phone. Whether it's Visa Classic to help you build or rebuild your credit, the prestige of Visa Gold with an even higher credit line, or the purchasing power of Visa Platinum, the only card you'll ever need. The company is Providian, one of the top issuers of Visa cards in the world with over 12 million customers. Whether it's classic, gold, or platinum, call now and get approved right over the phone. Providian will work hard to give you the card that's right for you. Visa from Providian. We approve.
What the hell is going on in this city?
To win the war on crime,
Put up everything. Auto thefts, rapes, burglaries, murders.
first, you have to believe you can.
We're going to make this city livable for all of its citizens.
Police Chief Jack Mannion is about to change the face of crime fighting forever.
I think together, we can make this the finest police force in the country.
Craig T. Nelson,
We are talking about people's lives.
The District, coming this fall to CBS.
Ann Martin and Mark Coogan, weeknights at 5, beginning Monday.
William Peterson and Mark Helgenberger, CSI this fall on CBS.
You know, I don't think things will ever be okay with my dad. You know, he says the accident was all Brian's fault, but I know he blames me. And the worst part is he actually blames my mom, too.
Why?
Because she let me see Bryant that night.
Well, your dad's not gonna blame your mom forever.
I don't know. They used to be so happy, and now all they do is fight. I don't want them to break up again because of me.
Well, fighting's not always such a bad thing. I would sometimes wish that my adoptive parents would fight. Instead, they would just give each other this wounded look, and they'd never talk about anything. I like being around Molly and Jake. They fight a lot. Except when they're making up.
So I shouldn't be worried?
Look at it this way. At least your parents are talking. They're working things out. And they're probably home right now having an extravagant welcome home party. Parker's probably wondering where you are.
You're right. I should go give him a hug right now.
Yeah, you should.
I knew that Bryant Montgomery was no good from the instant that I met him. I never wanted him to see Jennifer, but you talked me into it.
We agreed.
That's what I thought until I found out all the things that you weren't telling me. The makeout sessions at Lucinda's, Craig Montgomery trying to ship her off to
how that
Hong Kong.
happened to you.
After the fact. And after we agreed that she would break up with him, you let her see him anyway.
To say goodbye.
Behind my back. Let's not tell your father about this because he won't understand. He doesn't get it, and what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Never mind that it might hurt somebody else, like a defenseless baby.
So you think you've gone through all of this alone? Don't you think that I wish 1,000 times that I closed that door on Bryant Montgomery and denied Jennifer this one thing?
I don't mean to blame you. I'm sorry.
No. It's what you do. You're a cop. You look for the evidence. You weigh the possibilities. You assign the blame. You make sure that the guilty party gets punished. Is that what the last few days have been, Hal? My punishment? Well, tell me when it's over. Or maybe it never will be.
Mr. Montgomery, how may I help you, sir?
Well, I just didn't want you to disturb your guest. She seemed comfortable.
This woman is not a guest. I was just about to toss her out. She's a vagrant. She's done this before.
Well, yes, well, she's also a friend of mine.
Is she? Well, of course she is.
Yes.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Thank you. Let her sleep, would you?
Here in the lobby, but what about the other guests? Certainly, sir.
Thank
As
you.
you wish.
Ask your doctor about Prevacid. It can mean 24-hour relief from persistent heartburn associated with acid reflux disease. Prevacid turns off tiny pumps that produce acid in your stomach. Prescription Prevacid has a low occurrence of side effects, such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Prevacid can provide complete night and day heartburn relief. Ask your doctor if Prevacid's right for you.
Check out of the Heartburn Hotel. Prevacid stops the burning, so leave your heartburn behind. Yeah!
Do you believe in magic? It's amazing what you can do with the original Wall Magic in 2 colors of True Value paint. Now with dual foam rollers only from Wall Magic, you can turn an ordinary room into a sensational room. Do you believe in magic? So roll on your own magic today. It's easy to create the designer looks you want. Wall Magic and True Value, the new way to paint. Do you believe in magic? Now available at your local True Value store.
Unlike Juicy Juice, some juice drinks only contain 10% real juice. So we wondered, what would it be like if 10% were acceptable for other things in life? Obviously, 10% just doesn't cut it. That's why Juicy Juice is 100% juice with no added sugar. Libby's Juicy Juice, 100% juice for 100% kids.
Express Makeup 3-in-1 from Maybelline. It glides on liquid smooth, dots on to conceal, finishes powder light. Express Makeup 3-in-1. It's makeup made simple. Maybe she's born with it.
To prove how great Colgate Total really is, I need 12 hours. The advanced formula in Colgate Total actually stays on your teeth after you brush. And 12 hours later, it's still there, helping to protect them. For 12-hour protection, Colgate Total.
When you're in the business of saving lives,
you got a donor.
Thank God.
Losing is not an option.
Do we look like amateurs? Not today.
Blair Underwood stars in City of Angels, CBS tonight.
Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardo of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We're part of the NFL United Way team.
And with the Jaguars Foundation, we work to overcome some of the toughest problems in our community.
Make a difference in your community. You're part of the NFL United Way team.
The NFL, the United Way, and you.
The power of teamwork.
Julia. You were on the phone a long time. Is there some kind of problem at the police station?
Told him I wasn't coming in.
No?
I think we need to talk.
Look, Jack, I do not need some kind of talking to, okay? I know that what I said before upset you, but I'm not going to make an apology for something that is perfectly human. Now, if you can't understand that, I don't really know. After today, I'm not really sure that it fits anymore.
Yeah? This is yours. This? It's mine. You promised it to me, remember?
Jack, that doesn't mean I'm going to cut it off at the wrist and hand it over.
I wouldn't want you to cut it off. I like it with the way it's attached.
Jack.
And that look in your eye, that's mine too.
It's never been our problem. Look, I know I shouldn't have said that stuff about Carly. I know it was like kicking her while she's down.
I overreacted. Please, don't do the same thing, okay?
Jack, we just announced our engagement like less than an hour ago. We're already arguing about Carly. How should I react? What would you do?
I'd stay. For a little while, anyway.
A little while?
Well,
that's all you want from me?
Well, it's at least the 12th of never, the 11th of eternity, the 5th of forever. You take your pick.
Any of those sound fine to me.
I love you. More than I've loved anyone. And I cannot wait for you to be my wife.
stop scaring me, please?
You got nothing to be scared of. Not ever. Not losing me. And this thing with Carly, yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky. She's not going anywhere, so we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with it.
I just can't help thinking that none of this would have happened if we had both been more vigilant about keeping Jennifer away from Brock.
Okay, I can accept that. If you want to blame both of us, I can deal with that, but you've got to stop punishing Jennifer.
I told her this wasn't her fault.
You haven't spoken more than 10 words at a time to her since the accident, and none of those words have been, I love you. You've told her that practically every day of her life until now, and that's not punishment?
Jennifer knows that
Jennifer
I love her.
knows that you blame her when she could have been killed, Hal. Why?
I don't blame her.
Why? Tell me what's going on here. Are you angry with her? Are you angry with yourself? What?
He's not her brother.
I don't understand.
Parker is not her brother.
She loves him as if he were.
Then why did she do it? Why did she do it? Why did she take him out there without his car seat when it has been drilled into her over and over and over?
Because she wasn't thinking, because she made the kind of mistake that kids her age make.
Would she have done the same thing with Will? Would she have risked his life just to take a joyride with some punk?
Are you saying you know how she feels about Parker? She's crazy about him. How dare you question her feelings?
Like you said, occupational hazard.
Well, that's not good enough. Not nearly. Every day that you shut her out hurts her more.
I'm trying not to hurt her. That's why I've kept my distance. I don't want her to see it. And so I tell myself, don't think it, don't believe it, and whatever you do, please, God, don't say it. So I've been sitting on this because I don't want to say things to her that I can't take back. And I can't tell her that I love her with this knot in my chest, Margaret.
Because she'd think it was a lie.
Yes. And it's not. Because I do love her. I love her with all my heart.
Hi, honey. Hi.
Parker's home.
Yeah. He's sleeping upstairs. Do you want to go see him? No. I'd like to talk to Dad. Alone?
I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
That's perfectly all right, I assure you.
This jacket was thrown over me. Do you know whose it is?
Mr. Montgomery. I didn't realize you were a friend of his.
Craig Montgomery. He said I was his friend.
He wanted to be sure that you weren't disturbed. So please, if you'd like to continue your nap.
Oh, no. No, that won't be necessary. I'll just return his jacket to Mr. Montgomery.
I'd be happy to see that he gets it.
No, thanks. Some things you just have to do for yourself.
If you could leave just a little bit over at every meal, it would really add up.
Imagine what you could avoid eating in a single month. If you're significantly overweight, 30 pounds or more, depending on height, your doctor has something which may help you eat less.
It's called Meridia, and it can help you lose weight and keep it off. You've got to do your part. You've got to do your part with diet and exercise, but Meridia can help.
Over 2 million prescriptions have been written for Meridia, but like any prescription drug, Meridia is not for everyone. It can substantially raise blood pressure, and it's not for people who are pregnant, nursing, under 16, or taking anything else for weight loss, depression, Parkinson's disease, migraines, or for people with anorexia, glaucoma, or serious heart problems. Side effects may include headache, constipation, insomnia, and dry mouth. It's a controlled substance, so patients who abuse Meridia may become dependent. For more information, ask your doctor or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm ready.
Meridia, you do your part, we'll do ours.
In clinical studies, a leading pain medicine significantly reduced minor arthritis pain, increasing range of motion and flexibility. You may be surprised. The medicine in these studies wasn't a pill. It was Bengay. And now, when you use ultra-strength Bengay for your aches and pains, you get the heating power of 3 pain relievers to help you feel better and move better. Ultra-strength Bengay, medicine for your moving parts.
Presenting Trident Advantage, a different kind of gum from Trident. Trident Advantage actually replenishes calcium to help strengthen teeth. For stronger teeth, Trident Advantage Gum.
My dad and I are pretty close. One day last year, his arthritis was acting up, so he took some Bayer. It has all the strength of prescription Tylenol. It relieved his pain. The next day, he suffered a heart attack. Incredibly, the doctor said Bayer not only relieved his arthritis pain, but aspirin helped save his life. Knowing all that Bayer can do, why would anyone take any other pain reliever again?
Bayer, powerful pain relief and so much more.
Children's lives are on the line. This ER is for kids.
She could die from this? Yes.
Save My Child, 48 hours tonight.
50 girls, one goal, be the ultimate survivor. Join MTV's Brian McBain and find out who stays and who goes. Miss Teen USA, live CBS Saturday.
I know that you still blame me for what happened.
I don't, Jen.
I really need you to tell me the truth, Dad.
All right. I wish things had been different. I wish you'd confided in me about Bryant. I also wish you'd listened to me when I tried to warn you about him.
Maybe I didn't think I could come to you.
And why is that?
I figured it out when Parker got hurt. The way you looked at me, like I was an outsider, an intruder.
Jen.
Like I was one of your perps. Like it didn't matter that I could have died in that accident. You wouldn't even let me go with you. You just got in the ambulance and left me.
Jen, you saw what was going on. You could see that Parker was in bad shape. The paramedics were all over him. I could see that you were taken care of.
No. I think you saw something else.
What?
That Parker's yours, and I'm not.
No, Jen, no. You will always be my child.
Then why can't you forgive me?
Hello.
What do you want?
What do you want?
You practically summoned me up here with your little calling card.
You look cold.
And that's it. Well, then, thanks for the loaner.
You're welcome. Your perfume.
Well, then just give it back to me. I'll have it dry cleaned for you.
It's nice.
Oh,
You seem confused.
well, you zinged me pretty good at your son's hearing. What's with the sweet gestures today?
Well, you kept me guessing. I just wanted to return the favor.
Why did you tell the desk clerk we were friends?
You looked like you needed one. How's your little boy?
It's good. He's better. They sent him home. His dad's home.
Well, I am glad he's okay. You know, I hope you don't think that because I defended my son, I condoned his mistake. He did endanger your baby's life. He wasn't thinking. He is still young. Still a kid. Maybe someday when Parker screws up, you'll understand why I did what I did. Hmm?
So were you a hellraiser, too, when you were Brian's age?
Still am.
Oh, poor Parker. He's doomed, I think. It's in the DNA.
There's nothing much you can do about that.
Nope. But his dad's a cop. So I just hope that Hal's genes are stronger than mine, and I'll be around watching him, hoping he doesn't make the same mistakes I did.
You're staying? Well, I heard you were the least popular person in town.
Still I am.
Won't that be hard?
Starting over's the pits. But having my son grow up to be less because I didn't give him more, that's unacceptable.
That is the truest thing anyone has said to me in a long time.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Who knows? Who knows?
There. It's perfect. That's where it's gonna stay, right?
Absolutely. But, you know, now that we're, team, we should come up with a game plan. Because you're right. Carly's not going away. And, there's no use pretending otherwise.
Yeah, we'll put our heads together. We'll come up with something.
Put our heads together.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
I like the way your mind works. That's it. I got it. It's brilliant. At least I think it's brilliant. It's gonna take some adjusting.
What are you talking about?
Marry me.
Weren't you paying attention?
No, I mean, why wait? Let's get a marriage license, get our friends and family together. Just do it.
My mother will kill us.
You're not seeing your chicken, are you?
No, I am not chicken. It's... All right, that is it. Nobody calls me a chicken. You want to go get a marriage license?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get a marriage license. And let's go get it right now.
It's important to take care of yourself. It's also important to talk to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Prempro. I'm glad I did.
Hi.
We used to live here. Well, we're having a barbecue. Come on back. Hey! Have a ballpark. No, we couldn't. No.
Some just can't resist the great taste of ballpark franks. They plump when you cook them.
Hi.
We used to live here.
This performance is brought to you by Huggies Ultra Trim Diapers with the improved leak lock system. Drink more, leak less.
My head throbs. Every noise hurts. Every light. I was so nauseous. My medicine just dulled the pain.
Today, Imitrex can target your total migraine, the pain and those other symptoms. Imitrex was the first medicine of its kind believed to target the nerves and blood vessels that can trigger your total migraine. In fact, of all prescription migraine medicines, Imitrex is America's most prescribed.
Finally, something that works for me.
Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medications.
If migraines are disrupting your life, tell your doctor and target your total migraine with Imitrex.
Have you noticed anything different lately? Like no more tobacco billboards or cartoon characters selling cigarettes. And tobacco logos aren't put on clothing or merchandise anymore. Why? Because America's major tobacco companies signed a tobacco settlement agreement that restricts the marketing of tobacco products and provides $1.5 billion to fund youth anti-smoking ads and education. Things are changing, and at Philip Morris, we wanted you to know.
This week, she's got to justify her love.
You and Thorne? How could you?
And her daughters, the judge and jury.
It's incestuous and sick.
But Brooke is guilty as sin.
You're choosing him over me?
We are not going to put our lives on hold.
Now, what happens next
I can't handle this.
is everything on The Bold and the Beautiful.
L.A. The day has come. Now, every day is Judgment Day. Judge Judy on CBS 2, the station of the people. Monday at 4 p.m.
Medicare is changing. Finding the right plan can be a real runaround. You're always concerned something could get past you. Fortunately, help is within reach.
Blue Cross of California. Call 800-498-6969 to receive this free information kit, Medicare Changes and Choices. It explains the changes in Medicare and provides practical solutions from Blue Cross of California's family of companies, offering a wide choice of plans, including our Medicare Plus Choice HMO, Medicare supplements, and now new Blue Cross long-term care plans.
Now you can stay ahead of the game with